Never raided in WoW before? Don't have 30 WoW-loving friends? No guild? No problems. Hello beautiful people, I'm Madam K, and I'm starting a YouTube series on raiding as a newbie. I'm here to show you that using pugs to getting full raid marks is fun, a great way to practice, and an easy way to enjoy endgame content, even if your group sometimes just disintegrates. So ignore the negative neckbeards and let's do Uldir. We're doing Zek'Voz, Herald of N'Zoth. So this is a 3-phase encounter where you fight this crab looking thing. Now the first thing you need to watch out for as a tank is when he does the Might of the Void sequence. Now the Might of the Void sequence is coming up right now when he reaches 100%. So there it is. So tank, you've got to take that Void Lash hit. You've got to take Shatter as well, and the DPS, you just got to avoid it. Just avoid it. Now that shadow purple part there, Surging Darkness, you want to position yourself away from that. So coming around the boss, preferably not in front of him, but definitely not in Surging Darkness. Often what will happen is Zek'Voz will also cast I-Beam on an afflicted character, and once that happens you need to move away from the group. Like so. At certain points during the encounter as well, what will also happen is you'll have Silithid warriors that spawn on the outsides of the encounter and work their way in. The tank should bring those adds towards, as you can see here, bring those adds towards Zek'Voz, so all the DPS can stack onto him and just kill, 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 kill. I love it when he says that, you will be eradicated. Alright, so we're coming up to phase 2 soon, just after this Surging Darkness, so all the DPS should not be, all the heals should not be in the Surging Darkness circle, even though some are now. Sillies. Silly sillies. So that those that are afflicted with I-Beam do move away from the group, that purple arrow, they move away. Excellent. So most DPS should follow and get those adds down as quickly as possible so that they don't accumulate over the course of the encounter. Alright, phase 2, 65 to 30% health. Whoa. So Zek'Voz acquires some new spells here. He still maintains that I-Beam, which is quite annoying. But he'll also gain Roiling Deceit. So Roiling Deceit, as it's happening now, is what's going to happen is it will get targeted onto non-tank players, and when it expires, an ominous cloud will form. So the DPS players should actually move away. As you can see, there's the ominous cloud. The DPS players afflicted with this should move away from the encounter and deposit the ominous cloud away from everyone else. If another person runs into an ominous cloud, a Guardian of Yogg-Saron spawns, and that's bad. So you gotta kill them. So as has happened here, you gotta kill them. At the same time as you can have these Guardians, the Nerubian Void Weavers will also spawn. Now these Nerubian Void Weavers, they're going to cast Void Bolt. That is an interruptible cast, and you generally want to assign about 3 damage dealers to those Nerubian Void Weavers. But right now we seem to have an accumulation of Guardians, which is awful, which is not ideal. So you do really want to make sure that your your players are not running into the ominous cloud, and they're depositing the ominous cloud away from the main encounter. Surging Darkness. For the Nerubian Void Weavers that are up now, you want to make sure that you do actually assign people that have good interrupts or have interrupts that can be done from a distance. That's the ideal situation. That doesn't always happen, obviously. We've got another Guardian. Got 2 Guardians. Oh man. Alright, Roiling Deceit again. So this is where he will put the debuff on a certain player. That person that is affected by that needs to run away and deposit the cloud away from the encounter space. He's also about to cast Surging Darkness again. There's lots of mechanics in this fight. Heaps. Doing a good job of getting those Void Weavers down. Okay, now Roiling Deceit again. Some of the Void Weavers aren't down yet, but we should be coming up to phase 3 soon. So those markers that have been put down is generally where you want to be placing the ominous cloud. So the bouncing ball there, that's where the ominous cloud should be put. Away from the encounter space, away from the main boss. Someone obviously walked into an ominous cloud because we have another Guardian making sure that we deal with those Guardians as efficiently and quickly as possible. Alright, here we go. 3rd phase should be coming up soon. Okay, phase 3. He gains a few more spells here. He loses a few, but he gains a few, which is very annoying. We have the Orb of Corruption that comes up. So there'll be an Orb of Corruption that just randomly comes up on the space. You have to soak that Orb of Corruption. Someone has to soak that, and the person that gets that gets extra health, extra damage dealing capabilities, but on expiry you get Will of the Corruptor and you end up being mind controlled, like Shrine of the Storm and the little octopuses on your head. So you need to make sure that people that have that expired debuff are nuked down as quickly as possible, because they're going to start attacking you, as well as the Guardians, as well as all the other things. Oh, what did I do there? As well as all the other things that are happening. It's a crazy fight. I couldn't even think of what this is like on Mythic. So here you have an affected player, that little purple potato that's sitting in the middle of the screen, and I'm nuking him down. We've almost got him. Alright, there's another player that's been afflicted with Will of the Corruptor. Will of the Corruptor, sorry. So dealing with that and dealing with Surge of Darkness. This is probably my second favourite fight in the whole of Uldir after Mother. The mechanics are great. I love mechanics where there's stuff that's happening on the space, on the floor. Whereas Vectus is gonna be, it's a debuff fight, so it's crazy. Oh, he's almost down. Oh, I've got a debuff, Ah! But he's almost down. Oh my god, look at all the ads. Okay, he's almost down. Just zerg him dead. We're all still alive, so that's good. Oh man, I've got so many debuffs on me, but I just want to kill him. Awesome. So that was Zek'Voz. People, that was Zek'Voz. Thanks for watching.